So, guys, today we're going fishing at Hocking Hills State Park, the campground tonight. We're going to be fishing at Rose Lake today. I have a spot over here on the lake. I have a spot down here on the lake. It's got a beach, but it takes quite the hike to get there. Have my friend Evan with me. I don't know how hard it's going to be to get down to this spot, but it shouldn't be too hard.
Might get a little bit muddy.
Yeah, we both wore our boots, so it shouldn't be too hard to get.
It's about 6:30. If we catch something, at least. It's been stopped.
Really, no, it might be a little late in the day to catch something, but we'll see.
They got all this stuff been stopped for the trout. I see that's what it's for.
That's what that big green thing is for, right?
Yeah, trout rooms. They open that thing and then the trout.
Tomorrow at Hocking Hills, they are doing tomorrow for us. I don't know when I'll have this released for you guys watching it, but they're doing a trout release on the Friday before Easter this weekend. I know I'll have it out before Easter. It's a big green thing up here, if you can see it. It is a cannon for the trout. They launch the trout out of cannon.
They launch the trout.
Out there's the lake. Comes all the way over here.
It's pretty big.
It's a very big lake. There's something out there in the middle right now. I don't know what it is, though.
Yeah. The beach. I don't know where the located beach is.
There's that cannon thing. Some other hikers out on the trail today.
Hopefully we catch something. We can't.
Right here we have we're standing on the dam right now.
It's pretty cool.
That comes out over this and comes out through under this and then down there into a little creek. The creek, I do not know what the creek is called. It goes on out throughout the...
And we might do some hikes maybe.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to do some hikes this weekend. I may do those on YouTube. I doubt I do, but...
Yeah, since there's no
Yeah. I'm going to see what we can catch. Oh, there's a goose over there.
Water's pretty filthy. Can't really see through it.
It's a lake. I wasn't expecting it to be too clean. Frog. We have some dogs hiking today.
Maybe these dogs are acting like they're in the place, bro.
I went turkey hunting down here on state property last weekend, and we were 3 miles away from here. Not too far at all. Let's go up here.
Yeah. You gotta be very careful. You gotta be careful when you're hiking these. There's a lot of wind.
So if you guys who are watching ever come to Hocking Hills and you want to fish this spot, you would go down to the edge of the lake if you're coming from the campground. Go from the entrance by the swimming pool, and then you would from there walk. So if you're entering at the dam, you'd walk over to the far edge on the dam.
You take this trail.
The side that the cannon is not on, and then you'd walk up through the woods, and
there's a lot of roots.
there's down trees and stuff. It ain't like right there. Someone's trying to make a trail, but we're gonna go down here.
This is your way.
Yeah.
This is why we.
Yeah, you can see the water. This is why we wore boots, because it ain't. There's a goose. Be careful, might attack you. don't mess with it. Well, as long as you're not messing with them.
I've never seen one that. What's up?
They usually attack.
I've never seen that.
If it's a male.
It's a male. I mean, I think it's a male, but I don't know how to tell.
I don't know if it is a male. Well, if it's a male and it's with babies, they usually attack. New tree down. Never seen this one.
That one's new, probably from all the storms.
Yeah, we've had some up here, down here, wherever you are in the country. And there were a couple tornado warnings.
This is Ohio.
The Hocking Hills is a beautiful state park. I recommend it if you're in Ohio trying to.
Choose to go somewhere.
Yeah, if you're choosing to go somewhere to hike, I recommend Hocking Hills.
In 2 days, I think we hiked 12 miles.
Yeah, me and Evan here, we were here not too long ago, and we hiked the Old Man's Cave Trail, the whole thing.
It's really cool, the Old
It was
Man's
like,
Cave. I think the Old Man's Cave is one of the coolest things about this state park. But there's a couple different ways to get in.
yeah, it's a really cool experience.
But the main way, it's blocked off right now for coming anytime soon because there's construction. So you just gotta be aware of that. It's a good biking place too.
We're almost here to the trail. I'm still curious what that thing going through the water was. Maybe it's a goose. Maybe it's a goose. Oh, maybe that was the male and back there was the female. And, well, that thing going across the lake earlier, it may have been.
Is this our spot right here?
Yep.
Okay. We can do a tour of our fishing net.
Alright, so right here's our fishing spot.
It's a pretty good one.
There's still a trail that way, but it's a nice little beach area. Goes over there. Today I have this nice little rubber jig on here. I'm gonna fish over here first. You head over there. Evan's gonna fish over there. I'm gonna fish over here by these weeds.
And I shouldn't get stuck on a tree this time.
Yeah, he has a bad history with trees down here. Going for something light across the bank here. See what we can do.
Where's it at again? We've got wet stuff. You gotta reel it in a little fast since it's a little bit shallow right here.
This is actually the first video in my series that I'm gonna do this weekend. Every day I come out and fish, or every time I come out and fish, I'm gonna
try to catch a fish every day. Which tomorrow I think you'll catch the most since it's the trout release.
Yeah, there's best chance. Got my hand caught on my line that time. That was not a good cast.
This is a pretty big lake. It's a nice lake.
It's a really nice lake. It's clean, but you're not allowed to swim in it. I have seen people with kayaks and canoes in here.
And there's like back there's like a little creek area. And hold on, we need to go down by like the playground. That'd be a good place.
Over there and fish? Alright.
I think all the since most of tomorrow, I think that'd be a pretty good place because over here everybody's gonna be and all the fish are gonna be that way since everybody's over here.
I think right here is going to be the best place to be.
Yeah, we gotta be first ones here.
And there's people will try to get you for your. They're going to fish with you no matter what.
100 to be here. Get a free fishing pole.
If you guys couldn't hear him, he said first 100 here get free fishing pole, which is pretty cool.
Kids, and then first 25 get a t-shirt, free t-shirt.
Free t-shirt for the first 25 here. So
First t-shirt come out for the trout list tomorrow. Pretty cool.
now I know a couple, whoever's watching may not see it the day of like tonight, and I'm gonna try to get it out, but with the internet here, you never really know.
There's a ton of trees. It's not good internet. I just can't get my line out. You got pretty nice bags.
Yeah, Evan got himself a new fishing bag here, Christmas time. Got himself some new lures. Got a feeling we're going to be testing some of those out this weekend.
Yeah. This is my old one. Not even close to one.
We have a trout.
Out here, they have like these drawings on the old man cat. Sasquatch. Bigfoot.
Yeah, people will. Last year.
Sometimes I believe it.
Yeah, we camp here, and there's a good bit of little kids that camp with us. All of our parents are friends, so are we. And last year, all us older kids had the younger kids believing that Bigfoot he lives at the lake. And they wouldn't come down to the lake. They were terrified.
They just all came down when we all came.
Yeah, whenever we came down and fished, that's when they were very snagged. Got my bait back, but that was close. Thought I had a bite.
I can't get mine out though. I'm gonna knock it out. Oh, it's because of that. If you want to, you can try out any of my new lures. I don't care.
Alright. Same goes here. You can use some rubber baits. Now my jigs and stuff, I try not to use those.
I don't want to use my big ones until I get to like
the jigs.
Yeah, my big.
Yeah, your chatterbaits and stuff.
Yeah. Snag. Dang it.
A little bit of moss and leaves here on my.
And if you can, get out of the shop. Probably get like a catfish food. If they need some more fish.
Alright guys, we're switching spots really quickly. There's these little kids that are camping within our group, and we'll fish with them this weekend because we want to be nice. It's hard to hang out with kids younger than you that kind of all weekend. It's just not easy. There's a nice little pocket back here that we're gonna head to. I see them.
You see them? Yeah, I see them. Let's see if you can see them.
You wouldn't be able to see them on this. Yeah, on this. On the camera. Alright, we're gonna get back here in this little pocket. Yeah, I go here some. This is Evan's first year to actually get into really fishing. And there's another goose.
What?
There's another goose. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm trying to zoom it in for you. Another goose. This ain't our spot. Right over there on that. Right over there on those sticks.
Yeah, let's move out of there.
We're gonna leave her. Yeah. I see a nice little spot over there where that tree's down. If they find us, they find us.
But we don't want them to find us too. Because they can get a lot when there's so many of them.
I'd rather not just hike the whole lake
Like all the way around.
trying to fishing spots, running from them. If we're hiking it to hike it, I will, but
But if we can like how we get them all and stuff like that, like a ball or something.
if you guys ever come here, I'd really take in the nature out here. It's beautiful.
Just you gotta really watch out for these stumps.
Oh yeah, the roots here are insane running through these trails.
Like a kid, I think we a couple years ago, someone like rolled their ankle really bad with us.
If you're ever fishing here or just hiking the lake, I recommend boots or Crocs or something, just to keep your feet not wet if you're hiking or something. I would recommend it because there are many water holes.
It's like never dry here. So you gotta be.
Well, I bet that's what was going across the lake then. Because I could only see a little white. It was letting out a triangular pattern.
Probably
I bet that's that goose that's doing it.
there's a ton of them. There's a ton of goose out there. We've already seen 3, haven't we?
I've seen, that'd be my second one seeing.
Look at these kids.
Alright. And then we're going to try right here if they see us now. I don't really care because Evan, you want to fish that hole back in there?
Me?
Yeah. Don't cast too far that way because there's a tree if you can see it.
Hold on, look under you.
What?
It's a big branch.
Yeah, I see that.
I don't really know if this is.
They're not. I can see them.
You can see them coming our way.
No, I can see them. They're just over there sitting on the dam. How about we go farther back behind? What are you doing? Oh. Hey, 1 sec. Don't. Not yet.
Check out this area real quick.
Alright. He's checking if that area back there is a good fishing spot. I'm gonna come up here and see if there's any good. I think they seen us. I'm up here. Alright, we'll just set a spot and lay low. Alright, Evan's standing back and holding camp for us. I'm coming up here to find some more fishing places. It's a really nice day out here today. There's another beach up here. I'm gonna see if Evan wants to fish, but never really know. Different people prefer different things. He prefers to not be on top of trees. I mean, I don't think anyone prefers to be on top of trees, but sometimes the fish hide right in and under those trees. So never really know. There's Evan. Evan's catching up.
They see ya?
I don't know, but I hear a bullfrog over there.
They saw me. They saw me big time.
That's another beach right there. That'd be a good spot to fish right over there.
How open they are.
It's fine. What are we getting at here? Alright, we're at 20 minutes. It's fine. Yeah, there's that thing shooting across the lake again. I don't know if you guys can see that. There, yeah, you guys can see it.
There's a duck going across
We
the
don't
lake.
know what it is.
You don't know what that is, but
I think it's a goose, because I've seen many.
it's like a triangle pattern or something.
That shooting.
I'm gonna go down here.
Oh, someone has attempted to make a rope swing of some sort.
That couldn't have been good.
Yeah, over here. We're back.
That looks like a pretty good spot.
I don't know if you got... Dude, holy frog. I had no clue that was there.
What is it?
There's a frog.
Where?
I just spooked it back in there. Be a nice place. That beach over there is probably where we're going next.
We might get over to that beach next. That's pretty good.
Can you fish behind that little tree right there, or right beside it? So we're not overlapping cast. Not the one that's in the water, that little tree right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast out. Actually, I think I can get right here. Yeah, that'll work. As long as there isn't too many branches and stuff. What?
No, for me.
Dude, there's a giant frog over there. You see it? I can hear it. Guys, this might turn into a frog catching video. You set your rod down, Evan. Dude, there it was. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I doubt you can, but there's
a ton of them. It's in
yeah, you can hear the bullfrogs.
There's one right here.
Me and Evan may come down here tonight and see if we can get anything. Well, guys, I don't think we caught anything today. I think we're gonna call it for this trip. Maybe take another video tomorrow.
We'll be back
Maybe of the
probably bright and early.
maybe of the trout release.
Yeah, we can do the trout release.
I don't know.
We can do for the trout release, we can do like a second video of us trying to catch as much as we could.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It's a pretty good spot right here. But I do recommend wearing boots and stuff.
Yeah, boots and or Crocs, whatever you prefer. If you could care less if your feet get wet and you're planning on getting to these good spots, or like if you're wearing Crocs or something and you don't want blisters or whatever from hiking all this, but your feet are wet, I wouldn't recommend it. But that's your
and
choice.
There's a lot of trees falling on trees. You gotta be very careful when you're fishing.
Yeah. But like when you're fishing, stuff like that, all these trees in the water.
Snag your stuff.
Yeah, I would recommend watching where you're fishing. But we'll talk to you guys tomorrow, and
Yeah.
hopefully we have good luck. Bye.